Hi. Hello? So guys, what I was trying to say was, welcome back to another video. I know this is a different change up from what we're used to. Usually, we're used to seeing a bunch of my friends just laughing, a whole bunch. But now, I thought, let's switch up a bit of the content. It's getting a bit boring. So today, I'm bringing you 10 tips for Dead by Daylight. Tip number 1, gen rushing. Now I see a lot of people say gen rushing's extremely toxic, that only if you sweat the game you're gonna gen rush. But the true fact is, it's gonna help you so much. Like, I'll admit I'm guilty of gen rushing, but the thing is, like, the game goes like twice as fast, and you're not being toxic, you're just repairing the fucking gens. Literally, yeah, he has no disadvantage. You might as well just work on the gens all game, get the game over and done with, easy games, easy claps. On top of this too, like, gen rushing can actually confuse the killer quite a lot. It'll put them under pressure, and like, because of that, they'll most likely play worse. I should know, I'm a terrible killer. Whenever someone gen rushed me, I felt like I had no chance. So you might as well try it. It works, it's not being toxic, it's just beneficial. Tip number 2. Don't rely on closets. Okay, so I admit, a lot of the time when I don't know what to do, and since I know I can't properly 360 the killer yet, because I'm terrible at the game, I tend to have a tendency to hide in closets, even though scratch marks are in the game. So basically, here's the reason not to hide in closets. Scratch marks will lead you directly to your own death, since the killer can already see where you're going. Just only go in closets if the killer's a complete potato and you didn't run to the closet, otherwise they'll see the scratch marks. Tip number 3, analyse the killer. Okay, so some killers have this and some killers don't, so I'll just make an example. With Hag, if you see a Hag in the game, you know to crouch everywhere, because she's definitely laid down some traps to screw you over. And if you're playing against Doctor, you're most likely just going to hide in closets, because his shockwave can't get you through there. But if you're up against Trapper, like the hardest one to play against in my opinion, what you'll have to try and do is check every single exit and entrance to the killer shack, because that's where most trappers like to put their traps. Tip number 4, life and balance landing. So I'll admit, I like life a lot more than balance landing, just because there's more opportunities to go through windows. But if you don't know what these perks do, with life, you go through a window, and then you could easily just outrun the killer. They could lose you in that instant, because you go like a Formula 1 car. But the same as with balanced landing. With balanced landing, instead of going through windows to get a speed boost, you jump off of falls and mounds. So basically, what the fall does is that makes you also move at like the speed of light away from the killer, just like life. So basically, they're kind of like the exact same perk, but they've got different activations. But the reason why you don't want to use these two together is because once you've used one of them, it counts as the other one also, so it's kind of pointless. So I would recommend life more, because again, I know I've said it a lot, the opportunities. But honestly, they're both pretty great perks. I see a lot of people use them to outdupe the killer and outrun them. And yeah. Tip 5, tapping gens. Okay, so tapping gens is actually a really useful kind of fact to know, because whenever the killer just likes to tap the generator, and by that I mean kick the shit out of it, basically you just tap the gen, and then you'll see the health's going down before you tap it, and then after you tap it, the health stops going down, the gen's going to be alright, and you can continue working on other gens without the worry of the killer booting the shit out of that gen again. Tip number 6, don't be that guy. So when I say that guy, I specifically mean those useless teammates who will literally, instead of help you repair gens, heal other teammates all game, what they decide to do, these motherfuckers, they'll search chests all game, even if they brought an item with them, even if it's like a purple flashlight, nah, they're still searching chests. It doesn't matter what rarity they get or anything, they're just in it to search the chests. These teammates are so annoying, because the game finishes way later on because they didn't participate whatsoever. and it's just really annoying to go through the game and see your teammate not even bothering to help you at all. So yeah, needless to say, don't do this. Tip number 7. Heal teammates as soon as possible. When I say as soon as possible, I'm referring to most likely the hook. As soon as you get your teammate from the hook, you're probably thinking, okay, I've got to heal this guy, otherwise he's going to die and the killer's going to find us if we're still in that area. But the truth is, the killer never comes back unless they're a face camper or proxy camper. So basically what you are allowed to do now is you could literally just heal your teammate as soon as they get off hook, and the killer will probably think, oh, he's probably miles away now. Trust me, I've experienced it, it works. As long as they're not a proxy camper or a face camper, I promise. Tip number 8, dead hard. Okay, so dead hard is one of the most used and one of the most OP perks, I suppose you could say, in the game. So what dead hard allows you to do is you can literally yeet yourself out the way of a killer's lunge and giving you a little speed boost. So I don't know one person that doesn't use dead hard in any of my friend groups, and trust me, it comes in help so much. I use it all the time. There's literally no downside to it except from the fact that it causes exhaustion for about 2 minutes. Tip 9. Use the prestige free Claudette. Okay, so this one can be used as something optional, or some players might not even have this, and I don't even have it myself, so I had to use one of my friends in game to show you. But look at Claudette, she's blended in with everything. This works for no other character but Claudette. It's insane. She can blend in with literally trees, bushes, grass itself. It's like she can literally be invisible to the naked eye in about 90% of the spots in the map. She's easily the most blended in character in the game, and trust me when I say she's OP to use as camouflage. Tip 10. Play mostly with friends. Okay, so what I mean by this is literally how it sounds. Just play with as much friends as you can when you're playing Dead by Daylight, because the thing is, you can literally make the game 99% easier for yourself and them as well. You could just say, hey, I need a heal, that guy needs a heal, hey, come help me on this gen, go help him on that gen. Or hey, can you watch my back for this killer? It's like, the game becomes like cheese and potatoes at that point. What was that analogy? But anyway, trust me when I say, it makes the game a cakewalk. I myself have been in really good lobbies on online, but trust me, to find that one good lobby means you'll have to go through about 100 bad ones. So trust me, playing with friends is the best way to go for sure. Bonus tip. If you're playing against Clown, leave. If you want to keep your mental sanity, leave. I hate Clown so much, his hitbox is stupid, and not only that, it's so OP, yeah, we can slow you down. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's definitely a lot different to what I'm normally used to uploading, but I had fun making the video. These tips really helped me, hopefully they'll help you. If you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.